We are in Mallorca and we're heading to the car hire place where we hired a Ford Mustang the other day, because they also have a secret car option. Mystery car. We've hired a secret car for a couple of days. No idea what it is. Hopefully it's got 4 seats and air conditioning. And this is our car. We got a Jeep Avenger, which is quite an interesting car. They've only fairly recently come to the market in the UK. But quite interesting styling. Obviously not a proper Jeep. We have not got rear wheel drive, I don't think. No, nothing going on there. But it does have a sand mode, so it's got some sort of traction control gubbins. But actually built in the Tichy factory in Poland, I believe, alongside Fiat's and the lot, because obviously Jeep is part of Stellantis these days. Quite a nice looking thing, I think. Appears to have a 3-cylinder engine of some sort. I'm going to find out a bit more about it. Importantly, given there's 4 of us, let's see what the rear legroom's like. Oh, not bad. And there's a USB charger as well. So yeah, not too bad for space in here. A little claustrophobic perhaps, but yeah, not bad at all. So this will be our steed for a couple of days here in Mallorca. Should be fun. It's like a micro road test. Ooh, we've even got a sunroof. Wow. Yeah, very clear reversing camera. That's very high definition. Digital screens, obviously. Nice growling 3-cylinder engine. And yeah, got the sunroof open. Absolutely lovely. That's Club Mac. Where we are staying on this holiday. 6-speed manual transmission, charge points all over the place. Here's your drive mode selector, nice actual buttons for the aircon, always a plus I find. Various buttons on the steering wheel for various functions, speed limit assist, and yeah, all that sort of stuff. But the feel of quality in here is really nice actually. Is that because it's an American car made in Poland, where they've become quite good at building cars? But the indicator noise, let's just turn that off a minute. It's like a drum beat indicator noise, which is most peculiar. So very strange, but yeah. Oh, we better do a wiper test. I haven't done that yet. Hold on. There is no screen wash. Oh well, regardless of that, good overlap, no triangle of doom. Yeah, things look alarmingly close, but the Jeep Avenger not available in America. So Americans may be seeing this for the first time, but the Jeep Avenger is based on the same platform as the Vauxhall Corsa, the Peugeot 208, and presumably the Citroen C3. So a very standard Stellantis platform, yeah, it's a small car, I guess, by modern standards. But yeah, we've got electric seats, electric windows, lots of tech. It seems a really well-spec'd car. Naturally, we've got all the naggy stuff like speed limit warnings and stuff like that. But when you're on unfamiliar roads, as I am here in Spain, that can actually be a bonus. It's quite a subtle speed limit warning, and you can just press OK and cancel it. So that's I don't mind so much. When they're really right, beep 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 in your face, not a fan. But yeah, but we'll see how we get on. We got this car for a couple of days, so yeah, I guess this has become a micro test, if you like. We'll give this thing a quick test just while we're here. Haven't got microphones because we weren't planning to record anything on this trip, so you'll just have to make do with the sound as it is. Raw footage. So the engine is the 1.2 3-cylinder engine. Is it Pure Tech or something? I forget what they call it. An engine which has a somewhat fragile reputation, but I'm not going to worry about that at 4,000 kilometers. It is turbocharged, it's about 100 brake horsepower, and I think it's a mild hybrid. You can get a full electric version as well, which Miss Hudlet's boss actually owns one of those. And I had a quick ride in that, and that felt quite swish as well. But yeah, this is really peaceful and nice. We'll film a bit as we go down the road. The boot seems an okay size, and it's an electronic tailgate as well. And naturally, I don't think we've got a spare tyre, just a tray of stuff and an ECU. Okay, that's going to help us in a if we get a flat tyre. But actually, oh well, that comes out completely if you want. So, and then we've got the folding seat as well. Yeah, all seems alright, doesn't it? Oh, more beeps, marvellous. But yeah, there's your sunroof. Big glass panel just sort of lifts out the top of it. So yeah, it should be an interesting test. It's a shame it's a slightly dull colour, but there we are. Right, it's too hot to be out here. Let's talk about driving impressions instead. Oh, I'll have to run the aircon for a bit.
Welcome to my holiday in Mallorca, where someone's got overexcitable and we're doing a road test.
Right, before we get going down the road, there's a couple of things I must point out. One is that, while key functions are available on here, your fan speed and everything, to change where you want the air to go, you have to go through the menus, the dreaded menus, but it's not too bad a system to work your way around. The Android Auto connects to your phone with a minimum of fuss as soon as we plug in to charge, and there's charge points all over the place, a couple in the front, wireless charging, it's got one in the back as well. Yeah, it connects to the Android Auto up, and that's brilliant because there is no navigation as standard on a Jeep Avenger. I think it's an optional extra on all of them, if I read rightly, so that's a bad thing. But yeah, the indicator noise is just bizarre, frankly. But a couple of things we really don't like. One is the metal gear knob. In a hot climate, that is not your friend. The steering wheel gets hot enough. That gets unbearably hot. There's a thin little bit of rubber, so you can try and change gear sort of like this, but it's not really designed for that. And the other pointless thing is the sunroof. In this market, that is just not nice at all. There's about as much use as a chocolate steering wheel, so not impressed. But once we work out what this taxi's doing, I love the randomness of taxis here. I think he's getting out for a pee. He is! Brilliant!
Oh great, let's not film that.
We should go for a drive. Electronic handbrake, which will release as soon as I pull the car away. It's going beep 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 because we're in the hedge.
What if he doesn't think we're filming him weeing?
And it makes nice three-cylinder noises, Ford Focus Saloon. So, but it's now kicking off because I'm breaking the speed limit. It's only 30 kilometers an hour around here, despite the fact there are no pedestrians here. This is quite ridiculous. But yeah, the main finding is the ride's pretty good, pretty supple. You'd expect that. Peugeot, Citroen, it's kind of what they do. But the steering is horrible. I think it's electric assistance, and it's overly light. It does firm up a bit as you start building your speed up, but it generally very, very, very lightless. Ooh, come on, Cleo. Sorry, we're going to get horribly distracted on this test drive apparently. Oh, we're going to drive past the scrap.
Oh yes.
Go and look at the scrap. This isn't your standard road test. I mean, we haven't got the microphones, we haven't got mounts, we're not doing it properly, but we're here, we're recording, we're wondering what this lorry is doing in front of us. But yeah, the steering is just entirely devoid of feel, but it does turn in quite nicely. It's just, yeah, the steering wheel might as well be connected to another car for all the feel you get out of it. So 6-speed manual gearbox. There is a hybrid version which has an auto gearbox, as you'd probably expect for maximum hybridness. And there is also a version that has the electric motors on the back to give it some element of four-wheel drive. And then there's the full electric version as well, which, to be honest, I'd probably just go for the full electric. I have ridden in one, and I do think it was quite nice. They seem very nicely put together.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, here's Scrapple. And the Tears, there's a 2.3 Pluriel, there's a right-hand drive Jeep in there.
There's more in there as well. Microcars,
yeah,
plethora of microcars.
Lancia Libra.
Oh, I think I saw a XL Mega.
Oh, maybe we'll come back and have a proper look. But yeah, let's get out on some faster roads and we can actually open the car up a bit, because these 30-kilometer roads are not the one.
This is our distraction because the hublets sleep in and we
the hublets sleep in. So we're like, what can we do this morning? Oh, hey, Jeep Avenger friend. Into the roundabout. No idea what the front wheels are doing at all. So nice noises. I like a 3-cylinder engine. A PureTech engine. This still has the wet belt engine. The hybrid has the timing chain, but they've since moved to having realised that having a timing belt running in oil, not a very good idea. Yeah, it's not quick. 99 brake horsepower, but it's a fair old lump of car. It's quick enough, but it doesn't really get down the road with too much aplomb. Again, why the hybrid, which has a more powerful engine and electric motors.
Oh look!
Yeah, here comes a little Izam Mega. They're very popular around here. Yeah, the others have more get up and go, perhaps, and the electric even more so. But it's generally a very pleasant steer, I find. Now we've got stop turned off. Oh, bit of drive line shunt there because I'm in second and it doesn't like it. Yeah, I like that noise. But yeah, generally it's fairly quiet. The sunroof does add some wind noise. Yet another reason not to have a sunroof. Just have a fun game of guess who's a tourist. Ooh, S-Class Mercedes W126. But yeah, it's not exactly exciting, but a few modern cars are, but I do think it's quite a nice drive. I can see why these are already getting quite popular in the UK. It was launched in late 2023 as electric only, and then last year they added petrol engine or hybrid. And it is a proper hybrid, actually. I think I spoke earlier saying it was mild hybrid. I think it is actually a proper hybrid with the possibility of electric drive only.
So while Mr. Hamlet is driving, I'll just take an opportunity to take you around the cabin. So you've got a tidy little shelf here that you can put bits and pieces on.
Very good for things sliding around all over the place.
Yeah, there's a phone holder space down here with the chargers, so your phone's not moving around too much. These bottle holders, really, I suppose they are really good. We've had three of us have had bottles in there, and I can't get in this cubby. You're just going to have to... Oh no, there we go.
There you go, we've got released.
There's another cubby down there. Not quite sure on the use of that one, but there is one. Door pockets are okay. The only letdown, but I don't think you really need it with all the other storage, is the glove box. Strange shape.
Very strange shape.
Yeah. But no, it's comfortable. It's comfortable for a family of 4. Obviously we've got two teenagers. They're a little bit larger now, so they were very comfortable in the back.
Certainly a lot more comfortable than the Mustang in the back.
Yeah, it's a tidy piece of family motoring, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't get that reference, we did actually hire a Ford Mustang earlier in the trip.
You won't be seeing that, sadly, guys.
EcoBoost.
You won't be seeing that.
That was just a treat for the boy.
It was. I can just enjoy a little bit of Mallorca for a moment.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Is that a Santana Land Rover?
Oh. Here it comes.
Oh, no, it's a UK plated Land Rover. What the heck? That was unexpected.
The car pickings are not quite as rich here as they are in Castillo, are they?
No.
But they are pretty good.
So many old cars in use. Peugeot 2008 there, which is a platform buddy. There are a great many platform buddies to these cars. Even the Alfa Romeo Junior is on the same platform. Vauxhall Mokka, Opel Mokka, Citroen C3 Aircross, is it? I think. So, lots of platform buddies. So, if you don't like the looks of the Avenger, maybe try one of the others.
They look slightly different.
Stellantis, very much going from the Volkswagen school of how to do platform sharing. I mean, it works for Volkswagen very well indeed, so why not? The onboard tech, the reversing sensors, and it's actually got a virtual view of where you are. Really handy for this tiny little car park. For squeezing between these pillars, it really did only just fit. Brilliant. Yeah, there's that view again. And so it gives you this virtual all-round view, which I I must have cameras all the way around. Very, very strange, but very useful. Third day of our test, and it's quite busy outside the hotel this morning. But here is the PureTech 1.2 litre engine, and the dinkiest little turbo hiding under this heat shield. It's a little laggy at times, but not too bad. And there's the entirety of the belt system. Serpentine belt there, so yeah, getting at the timing belt that's inside the engine must be a horrible job. These are aftermarket kits, so you can replace the belt with a timing chain. Such has been the disaster around these engines, but as an engine in performance terms, I think it's okay. Not a bad little thing at all. I've just topped up the screen wash, so we are good to go, because you can see it's very dusty here. So screen wash definitely useful. Now, I just want to talk a couple more things about the driving. The speed lane assist is rubbish, and that's not a Stellantis, it's not a Jeep thing. It's for all modern cars I've ever driven that have a speed limit detection system get it wrong quite frequently. Here in Mallorca, there's often sections where there's a fast road, and right next to it is like the suburban road, or I don't know what you call it, the one that actually feeds houses and stuff. So there's a separate lane divided by a physical barrier, pavement. So the two lanes are completely separate, and one will be 30 kilometers an hour because it's residential, and the other might be 80 or 90 kilometers an hour, but it thinks you're on the 30 kilometers, so it's going beep beep beep. I mean, it's quite a gentle beep, but it is annoying nonetheless when it's going off continuously and you can't shut the bloody thing up. So I think today I'm going to turn that system off. And it promised to be useful and just isn't. And the other thing is the lane departure. The lane departure must have quite a high speed before it kicks in. I'm guessing over 70, maybe even 80 kilometers an hour, because driving on the windy, windy roads, you're going over the centre line all the time just because it's so narrow. It isn't kicking in. Brilliant. I don't want it kicking in at those times. But when we're on the faster roads, we did get a little bit of a nudge on the steering wheel. It's one of those that will actively steer you, just because I drifted a bit close to the line. I don't love that technology, but I do love that as standard it is cutting at quite a high speed, and it's not doing it all the time. That is potentially a good thing. Yeah, we've got our final trip out in the car today. I don't know how much, if any of it, we're going to record, but we'll see how we do. Well done. I haven't filmed a rear wiper test. That's that one. Yeah, dinky little wiper, but it does cover about as much of the rear window as it could. Incidentally, Jet2 Holidays bus next to us at the moment. We are on holiday with Jet2 Holidays. This is not paid promotion. We just really like Jet2 Holidays as a company. We love their twilight check-in, and yeah, we find them a real pleasure to deal with. So thank you, Jet2 Holidays. I should probably demand payment for such plugs, but nonetheless, that's where we are. And we've stayed at Club Mac, which for a family holiday is a pretty decent shout here in Alcudia, in the very sort of northeast tip of Mallorca. It's been a lovely holiday. It was a great band last night. I'm going to shout the band out as well. Even though this is nothing to do with the road test, the band was Rock Resurrection Band, and they were very good. Mostly Mallorcans, but an English bassist stroke singer as well, and they were really, really good. We very much enjoyed them. They had a keytar. It was brilliant, so recommended. I'm just about to return the Jeep after our 3-day hire, so I thought I'd give you some final thoughts. I'm just letting the aircon run. Black leather interior, not ideal. Glass sunroof, also not ideal. Not ideal Iberian specification, but hopefully the aircon is very good, so hopefully it'll calm down and actually let me in. I just want to check one thing, because when I put the hazards on earlier, you couldn't see the rear lights. Oh, there they are. So what happens if we put an indicator on? I'm slightly curious. So we've got red this side, but we've only got amber on this side. So if you have your hazard lights on, there's no tail light. Bit weird. Yeah, we've got the aircon going. The speed limiter is insanely annoying, because as you can see, it registers what the speed limit should be. Yes, it really is 30 kilometers an hour around here. And problem is that is so often wrong. So you have to turn it off. Oh, I'm probably picking up fan wind noise on this. I do apologise. So you have to go into the application drawer, into ADAS, and then turn this off every single time, because it'll just reactivate it again. And I believe that is a legislation thing. That's not a Jeep Stellantis thing. That is an EU directive that the speed warning must automatically turn on. Lane keeping assist I can live with. It's very good. It doesn't kick in unless you actually are straddling a line and only at higher speeds. Automatic braking I don't have a problem with. I haven't had that misbehave at all. Traffic sign recognition, it just gets wrong. But if I turn that off, does it go away? No, it's still there. So we'll leave that one on. So that's shortcuts, and then you got all the functions, various things. So there's all these things. So yeah, I've turned that off, but it won't stay off. Speed limit change sound I don't want because it's wrong. Blind spot alert is good. That's just a little thing that lights up just on the corner of the mirror there, if there's something in your blind spot. So that's not an issue. I can live with that. Nice big door mirrors as well. There's a lot to like here. What puts me off wanting a modern car more than anything is stupid nonsense like that. Every modern car I've driven Fiat, this Jeep now, Nissan, there's a few others that I cannot remember off the top of my head. They've all got speed limits wrong to varying degrees, but all of them have got speed limits wrong. And they're trying to bring it in so it won't let you speed unless you put your foot down and accelerate through the limit. But oh, that's your spring, that's another one. Yeah, if the speed limit's wrong, that's dangerous. This is stupid technology that's been relied on for legislation that is not up to the job. I don't think it's going to seriously stop people speeding, because those who are speeding will just ignore it anyway, or just keep turning it off. So it doesn't actually achieve anything. I've no idea why that car was overtaking that lorry. We'll gloss over that. So very, very irritating. But overall, I mean, really, it's not the most exciting car to drive. I like the engine noise when you can hear it. Let's turn that off a minute. Yeah, the engine makes some very nice entertaining noises, and turbocharged, there's a little bit of lag, but it's not too bad, so you can kind of drive around it. Gearbox I don't love. It's a bit of a sloppy gate, and it's just not very nice to use. And for me, a modern car needs to feel a bit more exotic, and that means 2-pedal drive. So I would, if I was buying one of these with my own money, I would either go for the hybrid, which has a 6-speed auto, or the full electric version, because electric's the best automatic transmission you'll ever encounter, because there's one gear, so it's the smoothest and the best. So I will say it's good on fuel. The computer reckons 7.1 litres per 100 kilometres. I'll have to ping up what the conversion is, but from my own experiences with a Ford Fairmont in the UK, which will never get anywhere near that, that is pretty decent MPG, given there's a lot of aircon use. We've done quite a bit of town driving, so yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. In fact, I put 15 litres of fuel in, thinking that would get me back to where it was when I collected it. No, it's too much. So we haven't used very much fuel, and we've been driving it quite a bit, so that has to be a good thing, right? So overall, there's not much to shout about, there's not much to love, but it's very good at being an car. Good air conditioning, light controls, too light, good visibility, good tech. I like the all-around camera view, brilliant. I've been in some really tight car parks, and it's been genuinely beneficial. I will say this, the temperature is woefully wrong. It's about 10 degrees colder than that, but it does get carried away. But have you noticed this? Look, there is a little, let's see if I can show you, get the camera right in there. There's a little icon in the bottom of the windscreen, a man with a telescope. Is that a Jeep thing? I think the boy said that that's a Jeep thing. But anyway, I need to go and take it back, and we'll say goodbye to this car. So yeah, a bit too hot to be out there, so I'll just say thank you very much for watching. There'll be more proper videos coming soon with actual microphones, But for now, yeah, appreciate your support, and we shall see you in a future video. Farewell. What are these buttons? Cruise control works very nicely, and it's radar adaptive. Nice.